Welcome back to the program of We Talk Videos Volume 3. Now it is time to go into 2003 and 2004 Ring of Honor. I'm going to start off with 2003 Ring of Honor. And I got 5 shows on here. I think this is, of all the years I'm doing of this first Ring of Honor, this is the most I have. I'm going to start off with Expect the Unexpected. Now this is, in my opinion, one of the more underrated shows in Ring of Honor history. Actually, the 2 March shows in 2003 are the most underrated shows Ring of Honor has ever had. I mean, I love this show. Chad Collyer and Matt Striker, once again, they have another very good match, you know, in Ring of Honor. But this is where the CM Punk Raven feud begins. You know, this is where CM Punk started to rise up to the top. You also had Low Ki and the Hit Squad against Special K. Then you had Samoa Joe, Homicide, BJ Wimmer, and Easy Money, #1 Contenders Trophy match. Well, you'll find out who wins that in the next video that I show you in a minute. In the main event for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles, Christopher Daniels and Xavier against AJ Styles and the Amazing Red. But this is one of the best Boston shows. I would say this is the second best Boston show the Ring of Honor had. Well, I don't know. I'd say maybe third. Third best Ring of Honor Boston show that they had. The other one from that spectacular month of March was Night of Champions. And as you can see, Samoa Joe has the Ring of Honor title. Well, you obviously know he wins that. But also on this show, you have Christopher Daniels against Doug Williams for the FWA title. You have Dunn and Marcos actually putting up a very good performance against the Backseat Boys. AJ Styles and the Amazing Red against the Briscoes. The first of 3 great matches that those 2 teams had. And I wish you would get to see more of them, but sadly they only did 3 of them. And Low Ki against Jody Fleisch. And this is really where the Samoa Joe era, you know, it takes its course. You know, it starts with the baby steps, but as it progresses in 2003, it makes its big boom. Now, another show that I recommend, Night of the Grudges. This is a very good show. You got very good matches here. Homicide, John Walters, Chris Sabin, and the debuting Justin Credible in a 4-way match. The Code of Honor is waived. CM Punk and Colt Cabana against Raven and BJ Whitmer. The #1 Contenders match, AJ Styles and Paul London. This is the match that makes legends. And these 2, you know, when you go back in 15, 20 years and you talk about Paul London and AJ Styles being 2 of maybe the all-time greats, this is the match that is going to be documented for the rest of time. Also, some bonus matches, showcase matches, including Dunn and Marcos and Slick Wagner Brown against Special K, Matt Striker against Chance Beckett, and many, many more fantastic matches on that. Another one, and this is another underrated show, and this show, a lot of the Ring of Honor fans were dying for Ring of Honor to remaster on DVD, and I really don't blame them, because this is a really good show. I am talking about WrestleRave 03. You get Trent Acid and Homicide, the Fight Without Honor, AJ Styles and Chris Sabin for the NWA World Title. Punk and Cabana against Raven and Christopher Daniels with the now infamous This Is Straight Edge. And then Samoa Joe against Dan Moff for the Ring of Honor title. And what makes that match more interesting and special to me is that Dan Moff had this match the day after his father died. And that is unbelievable. And in the end, 2003, in my opinion, the best show of that year, main event spectacles. You had it all. You had comedy, you had action, you had flips, you just had everything on here. The first Scramble Cage matches on here, Homicide and BJ Whitmer on here, Colt Cabana and Dan Moff, the continuation of the rise of Matt Striker and AJ Styles and Bryan Danielson, your main event. For 2004, I got 5 shows on this. Hold on 1 minute. Let me check the doorbell. It's closed for Mom.
Are you alright?
Yep. Okay. I'm back. Hopefully I didn't waste your time. At our best, really is at their best, the 6-man Mayhem match, the pure title match, AJ Styles and CM Punk, and then the 2 cage matches, but especially Samoa Joe and Jay Briscoe. One of the bloodiest matches you'll ever see in your life. Also, the original Survival of the Fittest, 2004, fantastic show. You know, all the qualifying matches are, you know, good to great, and then the final match is just unbelievable. Reborn Completion. This match, this show was incredible. You know, you had a great starting match, Roderick Strong and Jack Evans against Izzy and Dixie, but you had so much that made sense. The pure title matches, the Falls Count Anywhere match, the confrontation of Punk and Steamboat, and then the 6-man main event. Unbelievable. I know I'm rushing this, because I do want to make this and put it on YouTube. Midnight Express Reunion has one of the best 8-man tag team elimination matches you'll ever see. Plus Samoa Joe and Bryan Danielson for the Ring of Honor title. And then Joe versus Punk 2 with, in my opinion, the greatest wrestling match of all time. Samoa Joe, CM Punk, they go to the hour. And then the I Quit match is great. This is just a great show right there. Gonna take a quick break. 05 and 06 Ring of Honor is reviewed next.